And speaking of hurricane season, the season doesn't officially wrap up until November 30th, but thankfully we do not have any development in the foreseeable future. So, of course, something we always track for you here in the Fox 4 Weather Center, even when things are quiet. No development expected across any of our three basins, from the Atlantic through the Caribbean into the Gulf of Mexico. Meanwhile, one thing Andrew was talking about is just how many named storms we've had, and we've had a total of 18. And one thing that Dr. Lancey told him, he is expecting both Milton and Helene, no surprise there, to both be retired. Of course, we'll have to wait for the official reports to come down from the World Meteorological Organization as well as the National Hurricane Center. But as of now, 18 named storms, several of which produced catastrophic damage. Now, for us here tonight, we are tracking the coldest air mass that we have felt going back to February and March. Exceptionally dry, cool air continuing to build in behind last evening's cold front. And now let's take you outside, take you live here from our Fox 4 tower camera situated right along Pine Island Road as we overlook Cape Coral here tonight. We are enjoying those crisp, clear skies, and it is just picture perfect as those temperatures continue to drop. So we are expecting clear skies overnight tonight. Those winds will persist out of the north and west. Here we are right now looking live from our Margaritaville Beach Resort tower camera. Of course, that sun has set and those temperatures, they are dropping. Already down to 65 degrees at the beach. Dew point, the measure of moisture in the air, this time last evening, still in the low 70s. Now it's down to 39 degrees. Talk about a dramatic difference. Winds are currently out of the northwest at 6 miles per hour. So look at this. Talk about a temperature drop. 10 degrees cooler right now in Naples and Golden Gate. 12 degrees cooler in Fort Myers as well as Lehigh Acres. Right now in Punta Gorda, we're 14 degrees cooler compared to this time last evening. Port Charlotte and Arcadia currently running 13 degrees cooler. So up in Arcadia, we're already down to 63 degrees alongside Punta Gorda and Lehigh Acres. Already down to 68 for Clewiston, 66 right now for our friends there in Naples. So this morning, in Fort Myers, we officially started off at 64, and heading into tomorrow morning, all of us can expect about a 12-degree temperature drop. So Friday morning temperatures dropping into the low 50s, and then over the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday mornings, get ready for those widespread 40s. Also following that front, because of those onshore winds, we will maintain that threat for rip currents through tomorrow evening at 7 o'clock. So if you are heading out on the water, here's what you can expect. Small craft advisory in effect through the morning. Winds out of the north-northwest 15 to 20 knots. Gulf seas 3 to 6 feet with choppy conditions on those inland waterways and bays. Otherwise, we'll kick off your Friday morning. Breeze out of the northwest, definitely on the cool side. Sweater weather by a lot of our standards, especially at least initially. Then heading into the afternoon, lots of sunshine, low humidity expected. We could see some of those gusts out of the north and northwest up to 20 miles per hour. Otherwise, great conditions for outdoor plans, especially with that sun. We will see a few spots overnight drop into the upper 40s, like Arcadia, Palmdale, and Clewiston forecasting to start off at 48. The rest of us generally in the low and mid 40s, low and mid 50s, and then all of us drop into the 40s as we head into the weekend, both Saturday and Sunday, exceptionally cool before we return to average by Monday afternoon.